When my husband said, "Let's make a pact to be brutally honest, no more sugarcoating," I laughed. Not because it was funny, but because he had no idea what he was asking for. We'd been married 7 years. From the outside, we looked stable: a house, 2 kids, family vacations. But inside, we were strangers, smiling for others, snapping at each other in private. So when he suggested brutal honesty night, over dinner, I thought maybe this was his way to fix things. He leaned back, fork in hand, and said, "No secrets, no lies, no holding back. It'll make us stronger." I nodded, though my chest tightened, because the truth he wanted wasn't about quirks or annoyances. It was years of resentment I'd buried, nights staring at the ceiling wondering how long I could keep pretending. Still, I agreed. Maybe it was time to stop. He went first, grinning like it was a game. "Honestly, you've let yourself go. You don't try anymore." He stabbed his steak, as if it were nothing. I swallowed hard. That was his truth. Fine. Then came another. "Sometimes I think you hold me back. If I didn't have to worry about you and the kids, maybe I'd be further in my career." Each word was a slap. My face burned, but I stayed silent. He wasn't done. He brought up intimacy, joked about how I didn't laugh at his friends' stories, listed flaws like he'd been storing them up. To him, this pact was a free pass to unload. And as I gripped my glass, I realized he thought he was still in control. He expected me to cry, promised to do better. But the truth I carried was nothing like his petty complaints. Mine was a wrecking ball. By the time he finished, my chest felt crushed. He smirked, fork clattering. "Your turn," he said. So I gave him the truth. "You think I checked out months ago? Try years." His smirk disappeared. "You wanted brutal honesty? Here it is. I stopped loving you a long time ago. The only reason I stayed was for the kids, to show them marriage didn't mean running away." The silence was deafening. His fork hit the plate. His face went pale, then red. He opened his mouth, then closed it. I pressed on. "You list complaints, but you never asked why I pulled away. It wasn't stress or laziness. It was you. You made me feel invisible in my own life." For the first time in years, he had no words. When he finally spoke, his voice cracked. "So, all this time, you've just been pretending?" I didn't soften it. "Yes. Pretending so the kids had a family. Pretending so you could believe everything was fine. But I can't anymore." He shoved back his chair, hands trembling, not with anger, but fear. He hadn't expected me to fight back, much less burn the bridge. That night, silence filled the house. He slept on the couch. I lay awake again, but this time it felt different, lighter. The next morning, he made coffee, asked about the kids as if nothing had happened. But the air was split wide open, impossible to patch. People say brutal honesty saves relationships. Maybe sometimes it does. But in mine, it didn't fix us, it freed me. Because once the truth was spoken, I didn't have to carry it alone anymore. Brutal honesty didn't save us. It just showed me I was done pretending.